Let me show you guys what we have going on today at the shop. We were just printing these shirts for Legends. The shirts for my friend's new brand, Latina Ike. And then the last one we were working on was this one for a barbershop. We did all the t-shirts already, but they asked for 2 capes, these barbershop capes. And this one's gonna have to be a special print because this is like a polyester material that requires special printing. So the shirts that you saw, we ran them on the automatic, but we had to take the screen down. And I only left a little bit of ink here on the screen, and I already have this registered, so that's ready to go. But I don't know if you guys know, but we have this additive called Nylabon. There you have it, it's Nylabon. So what that's gonna do, it's gonna mix with the ink, and it's gonna allow the ink to pretty much bond with the polyester of the barbershop cape. And to mix it in here, we're just gonna eyeball it because that is what we do. That should be more than enough. Okay, let's mix it really, really well. And just so you guys know, once you guys start mixing the Nylabon into your ink, it's gonna start getting a little bit stiffer, and that's when you know it's ready to go. People use also, People also use Nylabon to print on the bomber jackets and anything that's just 100% polyester, because it's safer for the ink to stick to that since we're not printing on cotton or any of that stuff. And all right, so let's go ahead and print this. And once we're done printing it, we have to let it air dry for about 24 hours before it can be washed, just so you know. So let's mix it. It's also recommended to use polyester ink for this job because we want to avoid dye migration, so it's just recommended. And just so you guys know, as soon as I'm done mixing this, I clean my spatula, and when I'm done printing, I clean the ink out of the screen right away because otherwise it gets crazy stiff in there. So the ink is already starting to get thicker, and that is like when we want to stop and start printing. So let's go ahead and run those and get them out of here. Okay, so for this job, we're gonna use this annoying spray adhesive because we don't want the cape to be lifting on us. We have to make sure that we put it on the right side, or the correct side. And just so you guys know, I know how to do a lot of things, but I avoid them because I don't like to get myself in trouble. So this is something that I know how to do, but I don't offer it. When the guy showed up, he said, I brought 2 capes. Can you print them? And I said, yes, because I can print them. And I have the additives to make it happen. So I didn't turn them down. But this is not something that I advertise for. You know, I don't really put it out there that this is what I do, but I can do it. We're gonna use a hard squeegee. Oh wow, this is already getting very stiff. So as you guys can see, I had to do multiple passes, but the print looks really, really good. And all we have to do now is let it sit for 24 hours before we send it out, because we don't want the ink to fall off, or to make sure that they wash it for whatever reason within the first 24 hours and the ink's not gonna be cured. And that is how you print Nylabon. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. I know this is not something that everybody does like on a daily basis, but it's good to know. So just eyeball it. I guess you can put in about 20-25% just to make sure you're safe, and you should be good.